Раз, два.
Берешь мне потом.
Хорошо. Хорошо. Тут тоже не включается.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yes.
Sorry for a slight delay. I'm substituting Professor Grigory Zholtkevich, who is chairing the session, because he's a little bit busy in his PhD council in Kharkiv University. So therefore, I will be starting moderating this poster session number 1 on behalf of Professor Zholtkevich. And I will just recall you the rules. The rule is that we're waiting together until somebody asks a question to your poster, and then you are free to switch on the microphone and answer the question using your slides or whatever way you wish to do that. So far, the chat box is... The chat box for the questions is still empty. So, therefore, we're waiting for incoming questions. Katerina, of course, you may ask your question. Please go ahead. Switch on the microphone. Unmute it. Can you unmute your microphone? Okay.
Okay,
I'll try
what
to help you.
competence? Do you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, I have a question to the first group. What competence contribuble to the formation of digital competence? Please, can you answer this question?
Second group, is it, what is the number of the
First group.
Thank you for your question. And dear colleague, dear chairman of poster session, dear organizer of conference, thank you very much for the traditional high professionalism in organization in ICTERI conference. Let me express the axiom. ICTERI is a brand of powerful quality. I will demonstrate my screen. May
Yes,
I?
please. Yes, please go ahead.
Thank you. And.
It's the start sharing icon. Yeah.
You look me? Screen?
Yeah. Your presentation is on screen.
Uh,
It just says thank you for your attention.
Так. Just a moment, please.
The question is in the chat box, and the chat box is
Yeah.
open. What components contribute to the formation of digital competence?
Thank you. Please. Dear Vladimir Vladimirovich, ask on this question, please. Vladimir Vladimirovich.
Thank you very much. Hello. I'd like to a question about the formation of digital competence of our decision. We believe that the formation of digital competence is facilitated by the following components, such as analytics, agnostic, constructive, creative, communicative, critical, and maybe prognostic. That's all.
Okay. Are you happy
Maybe
with the
some
details
questions.
in the answer, or you would like to ask for more details, Katerina?
No, thank you. But I have another one question. May I ask?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Thank you. What competence of digital components of digital competence did you highlight in the process of its formation, please? Thank you.
Thank you. I take the answer to this question. Based on expert sentiment, we highlight the following competence of digital competences: information literacy and data skills, digital component creation, communication skills, security in the digital environment, problem solving in the digital environment, and file long learning. And all. Thank you.
Thank you for your answer.
Thank you.
There's one more question. Please, when you write down the questions, please point to the number of the poster presentation in order to let people know to whom you address your question.
Maybe our colleague answer this question. Maybe Valentina Nikolaevna. Maybe Milana.
Hello, yes. To assess the quality of digital competence of future professions, not only the method of control section is used, but also a comprehensive assessment and self-assessment using an author's questionnaire. The search was conducted 5 times a semester every 3 weeks. each student was evaluated not only by the teachers but also by students' self-assessment and mutual assessments of each other.
Thank you, Valentina.
There's one more question here. I don't know to which exactly poster report the question is addressed. The topic of the report states that the subjects in your study are selected future specialists in the field of socioeconomics. Why did you choose them? I do ask people who ask questions, please include the number of the poster in your question to let people know to whom you address the question.
Dear colleague, thanks for your question. Compared with the representatives of other fields like man, science system, technical, there are more specialists in the field of man. Therefore, future specialists in this field were selected by us for research. Thanks.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to recall that the poster presentations are all available by the link I have just posted into the chat box. So you may go there, look through the poster presentations, and if you're interested in asking a question, type your question in here. Okay, Mr. Kozlitin asks if slides 4, 5, and 6 show the structure of the author's model of using cloud-based learning technologies. At what stages was I don't understand the word. Something used as an effective development tool. ACM, Fuching. Explain the commands on this tool. I suppose that this question goes to the presentation, which is on screen.
May ask for your question. Acme Fusion is a progressive development and self-development that is aimed at the future to achieve an equal level of Acme. This tool is used in stages 7, slide 2, and stage 8 and 9, slide set.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, ladies and gentlemen, you may ask your questions to any poster you wish, not only to the one which is on screen. If a question comes to a different poster, we just switch the presentation on the screen and go to a different. There's one more question. It goes to poster number 73. 73. Could the authors of poster number 73 share their presentation on the screen? 73, please. 73 means it is using of ICT in the training of future teachers on the material of the course Art Education of preschool children. Do you have the authors of this poster presentation? 73, please. Sorry, it looks like the authors of poster 73 are not here.
Okay, thank you for the question. Can I answer?
Yes, please.
Okay, among the most effective, we are not training and no training and game simulation, which are allowed to organize discussion platforms using Hangouts, for example, Zoom, Cisco WebEx, and Skype, and also what made it possible to implement a set of methods such as cognitive, cooperative learning, and interactive learning, and etc.
Okay.
Thank you for the answer.
You're welcome.
Yeah, there's one more question coming from Milana Sablina. Without pointing to the poster number, you use computer graphics editors, media resources, and other technologies not directly related to education augmented reality. Is it due to the small number of small number of AR educational resources? Could you please clarify what was the poster paper you address your question, Ms. Sablina?
Sorry, but it's Sabrina. It's not answer according to our topic about AR education resources, because our article was about training of future teachers on the material. Of course, art education is a preschool children. Thank you.
Maybe it's 34 poster.
Yeah, it's an.
Yeah,
it's
think
about
yeah,
7.
I think so.
Augmented reality tools to work with children.
There's one more question coming from Mr. Proshkin. He's asking, he addresses his question to the paper. Yeah, it's 73 again. Outline the most significant problems of ensuring the quality of the educational process using ICT. Could you please outline that?
Yeah, okay. First of all, it's necessary to highlight the partial violations, the principle of anthropocentrism, because during their training, Polylog focus on this test slices of quality of education to perform tasks online, and students experience serious difficulties in communication, ability to motivate, interested, present, conduct, and organize any form of work.
Thank you.
About using computer graphic editors and education resources. I want to answer this question.
Yes, please. Go
Can I show the slide of presentation?
Yeah, just share your presentation, please.
Yeah, try to do this. Here you can see some tools that work with children. We use such open libraries like Tinkercad, March, and Mosaic. Mosaic is only Ukrainian library of lessons that can use augmented reality.
I'm sorry, just a second. Does everyone see the presentation on screen? Because I don't.
Okay. I try to start it.
Oh, it's not yet rendered. I mean, in my session.
I can try to restart it.
Yes, please.
Now, can you see my presentation?
Yeah, now it's visible.
Thanks. Really, there is only one library, Mosaic, that are Ukrainian libraries that shows there are tools, but only the instruments. 2D instrument to measure such lab camera. All another instruments not consist with Ukrainian learning programs, and it's very hard to adopt it to our system. That's why we use many another tools that use it in media and graphics.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you. Tell us more about the advantages and difficulties of using augmented reality tools.
So, if it is...
Yes, I want that my colleague answers these questions.
I'll try to answer. Do you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, of course. Go ahead.
I'll try to answer this question. First of all, for teacher, the usage of augmented reality has many advantages. You know that modern children have predominantly visual thinking and visual memory. So visualization contributed to more captivated attitude to learning. It is especially noticeable in work with young children, with juniors, and the means of augmented reality really kept children's interest throughout all course. And on the other hand, there is some disadvantages because, first of all, augmented reality requires from teacher to pay more attention to self-control and verifying the results of the work. And children are ready to work with such instruments, but they require more support from teacher. They require understanding the usage on information in this format, in the format of augmented reality, and therefore digital technologies require the teacher technical competencies and technical skills. Teacher must have competencies to work with 3D graphics and all these programs. So, have I answered your question?
Looks like. Okay, there's one more question coming from Ms. Kondratek to Mr. Kozlety. What should be the basis for the introduction of augmented reality technologies in the education? how difficult is it for a teacher to learn the AR tools at enough level? This is the question to post by Mr. Bodley.
Thank you for the question. As we say, the our tools need many like software skills for create graphics and hardware tools. And in nowadays, you need a powerful smartphone or planchette. And it's not contributed to all schools or STEM laboratories.
Okay, thank you very much. We have a new question, post number 25, please. 25. The question refers to figure number 3 of what is a smart box. Post 25. Perhaps you may wish to unmute your mic. To have the authors of number 25. If there are people, please unmute your microphone, because we can't hear you. Okay, let us go further to the question by Mr. Bodnenko, which goes to poster number 73. Which of the resources offered by you is the most effective on the lessons in primary school, in your opinion? 73, please.
Thank you for the question. Can I answer?
Yes, please.
Among the most effective, we note training and game simulation, which allow to organize discussion like as some program like Hangouts Meet and Skype, because using these program tools, students can discuss some important questions. So that's why we think that it's more effective ways to develop this competence.
Okay, thank you very much. There's a pending question to poster 25. Do we have the authors of the poster number 25? Okay.
Poster 25, it's not our poster, so that's why I can't answer this question. Sorry.
No, I'm not asking you. That was the call for the authors of number 25.
Okay, thank you. Yeah.
That's it. And if they're not here, they're not here, so they lose the opportunity to answer the question, which is interesting. So we're open to have more questions, ladies and gentlemen.
Now our group don't have any questions.
So far.
Can I say, I have a question to poster 186. We saw on the slides that you continued a questionnaire survey. 250 respondents took part in your survey. Are you working to deepen your research? Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the question. Yes, we created a program as an experiment conducted in the School of Ukraine. Now we are processing the data using Statistica 10, and we will make public in data of a new study.
Thank you for your asks.
So, well, myself, I do have a question to post number 67, please, to have the authors of 67 here. 67, call for authors, 67. No. Okay. We're open for new questions. Now we have the boss guys. Welcome, Professor Zholtkevich. Oh, he left. Okay, now you're here.
What is situation now? How many talks were finished?
Yeah, we're following this scenario. We do not have talks. We have questions. Question answering.
Yes.
Which means that if you look into the chat box, you'll see that we have been working productively on your behalf and answered a lot of nice questions. People have been satisfied with the answers, and so far they are depleted. I have just called for the authors of poster 67, but I didn't get any response. Are there any people authoring 67 on the taxonomy of what? Just let me check. A taxonomy model of representing of science studies. To have the authors of this poster? No, Grigory, then I mute my microphone and let you continue.
Just a moment. I'm opening. Program, conference program.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Anyhow, you have people, you have authors, you have questions, whatever, and my phone is almost empty. I mean, my phone battery is almost.
Yes.
So this is why I have to mute myself. Okay.
Okay.
You take your floor.
Yes.
Go ahead, Em.
Dear colleague, who have a question about presented posters?
Can we answer for the last one question?
Yes, of course, please.
Thank you.
For poster, please, number of poster.
86.
86, yes?
Yeah.
Please,
For 2 years, we have been... working in
Just a
the
moment.
conditions of distance learning in primary school, it would be promising to create an environment in each school to fill this environment with e-resources which are effective for math lessons and to conduct a new research. Thank you.
Thank you. Who is presenter of this presentation?
Nina Rudenko.
Nina, please. Just a moment, I open.
Just a moment, we will open our presentation.
Yeah. Okay, please.
So yeah, for 2 years, we can be working in the conditions of distance learning in primary school, and it would be promising to create an e-environment in each school to fill this environment with e-resources which are effective for math lessons and to conduct a new research. А где тут оно? Как?
Dear colleagues, somebody has any question?
So that's where prospects of our research.
Yes, please. Please see to the box of chat. And question is, please tell how a sample of students who participated as respondents to the research study was formed. Did you understand the question?
So in the process of, can I answer the question from Sabrina?
Please.
Thank you. So in the process of sample formation, we conducted a randomization procedure, which ensured the representatives of experimental sample of the generation population for future specialists in the field of preschool education on the second master's level in course of teaching art education for preschool children.
Thank you. Thank you. And next question. Do you see? Why was the term taxonomy chosen for your model?
Так, тихо.
Please. Please.
Sorry, but we didn't use taxonomy term in our research, so it's not about our topic. We didn't use any model like taxonomy.
This
poster
all?
number 67. Our poster number is 73.
Oh.
Sorry, we didn't use term taxonomy in our
Sorry.
research.
Sorry. For other question, please. So, poster 67. Who can answer?
It seems to me there isn't any representative of this group on our meeting today.
Shapoval, poster 67, Shapovalov. Are now.
It seems to me that group is on duty today.
Okay.
Absent today, please.
Thank you. Thank you. Dear colleagues, who have any question for presentations presented today? So, no questions. Thank you for your participation. I apologize that I have some responsibility in council with doctoral thesis, and but I think that tomorrow we will work good. So, bye for tomorrow. Goodbye.
Thank you very much. Good luck for all.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you for all. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you.